Excuse me, got to get the coffee going for this one. The Real Reviewer back with you for another video. Yes, another live stream. It's going to be a missing persons case. We're going to do some research, Real Reviewer research, Real Reviewer style. Trying to get some more exciting titles, guys, for these videos. Trying to pinpoint what we're doing here as far as missing persons go, or cases, or what we're talking about. So I'm trying to get some to see what works more, what doesn't work. So I'm just experimenting with the titles and the thumbnails, guys. So, but still keeping it legit. It's what we do. So first off, you know the deal here. Demonetized on the channel. Trying to get remonetized. You want to help support? Like, subscribe, watch some live streams, check out some movie reviews. I got plenty of content. Yes, to last you a lifetime over, and more to come. And to make a Cash App donation, anything will do to the Cash App, guys. Go right to the Cash App. Help me out. Let me pay some bills. All right. I appreciate your support and all things true crime. So we're back. This crime was suggested by 70s chick, Michael Joesph Vaughan. So I looked into this case. I didn't know the court case was actually happening as we speak, pretty much. I don't know if it's over. I mean, very interesting. So shout out to 70s chick, a subscriber and supporter, real subscriber and real double E supporter of the channel. She mentioned this case that we should take a look at it. So I have taken a look at it. And there is plenty to go around, huh? But this is interesting here. You're gonna see this child here is Michael Joesph Vaughan, or Michael Monkey Vaughan. I guess he likes to climb and adventurous and all that, but he's gonna disappear and he's never gonna be found, just like 70s chick said. And they're looking for a transport here. It's gonna be abduction. They have this one person on trial, but he says it was other people. These other people are not charged yet. One of them just got out of prison recently. So this is an interesting story. We're there on Google Earth, okay? I wanted to show you something interesting while looking for the duffel bag. Yeah, you'd believe I'm going to, you'd think, what are you looking for, bodies still in duffel bags? I know, right? So I was very curious, guys. Thanks to the one like, before we go any further on the Google Earth, I wanted to see what a body, or let's say a human body would look like on Google Earth from 20 feet in the sky to the ground. So like aerial, not on Google Earth, but like, what would it look like? So it says so 2 to 8 pixels. It would just be like a spot, like a different spot, but depending on the color. But yeah, it would say very hard to spot, right? I said okay, right? I says okay, take it on the chin, bang, right? So I'm like, all right, that's fine, right? But the real reviewer, he will not take no for an answer, will he? You shouldn't either. You shouldn't believe with everything the internet tells you. So I was like, all right. So I accepted that. And of course, I'm looking around Google Earth still, and looking around, and I was about some train tracks over here by this neighborhood, and I found something really just to put in perspective why I'm using Google Earth when it comes to a body or whatever it may be, guys. Duffel bags, barrels, anything out of the ordinary, anomalies. All right. So I want to get a good example here on what can possibly be found just by the naked eye on Google Earth. So I'm here looking for something, which of course I got you, but it's by a train track. I'm just going to show you what we can see. So this is the train track on Google Earth. I'm as close as you can be. You could see an animal with a tail, like roadkill, like it was hit by the train, but more likely that's brains. So you get so close, you could actually see an animal's brains. See? So that is not a piece of metal, or we cannot explain that away, are we? It's a train track, it's a roadkill, basically killed, more than likely by the train. And those are brains, and that's an animal. It's a tail, right? So you get so close with Google Earth, you can actually see a dead animal with his brains spilled everywhere. So I saved this, just anybody wants to say, hey, the internet wants to say 2 to 8 pixels. Well, that's pretty fucking clear right there. Yeah, it's a little blur, but you can actually use your common sense and the rest of the environment and put it together. That's an animal that's dead. Probably a dog, probably big enough to be a dog. Yeah, killed by the train. There's brains everywhere on the side of the road. I get so close to Google Earth, guys, I could see the brains of an animal that's been splat. So this is all worth it. There's no doubt about it. If I could see an animal's brains from here, we could find a human. We could find like something that resembles it, pretty damn close. We could see an animal. I know that's an animal with a tail, the dog, size of a dog. It's not a raccoon, because we're going from 20 feet above the sky. So yeah, the brains I can see pretty clear. See that? Yeah, so that's how close I could smell the brains. Yeah, you could pick them up and put them in your brain for knowledge. But I gave you some knowledge by showing you brains of an animal. I gave us brains some knowledge here about Google Earth and how fucking legitimate this possibly could be and how we should take it a little serious. Because there is, I'm looking at a dead animal with brains all over the fucking place. Pretty much. That's what it is. Wouldn't you say? Or are you gonna say it's a piece of metal? What are you gonna say? You know what I mean? Like, that's what that is. There's nothing else that resembles it. And yeah, it's a dog. So like they get hit by the train, it's dead. Fucking thing's roadkill. But you can, I knew it. Like, I was just telling that tail and everything. I'm looking, that's a fucking animal. It's dead. So I could just leave it to the real viewer guys to tell you what you're fucking looking at then. How's that? All right. So anyways, that's an example I wanted to show you by looking. So this case, let's get back to the case. So the case is going on now. There's one person on trial. This is a Stacy Wandra or whatever. It's a dude, a really looking pedo dude, nasty, fat slob piece of shit. And he says he saw this crime happen. Yes, guys, we have an eyewitness that's on trial for the fucking murder, for not stopping it or doing it. He says he just watched. Yeah, guys, I don't even want to really explain what he's trying to tell us. All right, basically he's saying transport his duffel bag, accidental death and suffocation in the duffel bag by a woman, his wife, and someone else. I don't get, this is a whole, you know what? I'm getting shaky talking about it. Maybe it's the coffee. 2 likes, guys. Thanks for the 2 likes. This is a tough case to cover, but I got something for you. And I got the motion by the defense to dismiss this case, or basically vacate the charges due to non-sufficient evidence. You know, there isn't. This is all circumstantial. There's nothing tying him physically to this because we don't have a body. All right, we have a possible scene of a crime. Dogs, cadaver dogs. They're gonna hit on shit. I'm on this fucker's backyard. They said the body was. This is crazy. I can't believe I gotta go into all this. Oh, but this is what we do here, guys. True crime, right? The thing is, transport duffel bag. They're saying he was buried in the backyard of this house. We're back in 1102 Red Wing Street, guys. It's gonna all happen in this neighborhood because he's down the street here. He's not exactly in this perpetrator's neighborhood, so to speak. He's down the street, all right? And his dad's gonna take his eye off him for 5 to 10 minutes while he goes outside, the kid, and does what he does, and he's gonna be snatched. But there's gonna be something about a big wheel truck, guys. I don't want us to get distracted by things, okay? I want us to stay on Occam's, all right? Ooh, boy, oh boy. So you know, I thanks for the 3 likes. OPP, what's up, OPP Media? I hope you're back in a hometown base. How are you? OPP Media in the house, baby. King of all media. OPP, you know me. How you doing, Hydra? Yeah, all right, yes, sir. Yeah, we're in Idaho today, OPP, over in Google Earth and in the True Crime Mind. We are profiling some sickos that are snatching a kid here and burying them somewhere, OPP, in a duffel bag. Yeah, just like 70s Chick said, he's in a duffel bag somewhere, and he think he moving like Goodfellas, you know? They think that this homeboy on trial saw them bury the body in the backyard of this house, their house, and the wife or whatever, and some dude. I don't get this relation. I don't want to talk about it. It's just sick, anyways. And he's saying that he saw everything. They moved the body. He said he wants it over with. He said he's telling the truth. And all these other people are lying, these 3 other people, and they moved the body. That's why he's frustrated, because really he wants it over with. But he told them where the body was, in the backyard. The cadaver dogs, yeah, they say yeah. The dogs are like, yeah. There was a dead body. They lose the scent. And they lost the scent when kid got kidnapped. All right? So there's going to be an issue here with transport. They're going to go to a town called Kuna, guys, to some mother's house. I'm there. All right? And I got something in the field, but it's not what you think. You know, it's not something that gratifies me, but I'll take it for the end of the video. How's that? I'll take it for the end of the video. Looking for a duffel bag, right? Possibly buried? Well, hey, I'll take what I have. We saw roadkill here, guys. Roadkill with his brains all over a fucking railroad. So I'm sure we can maybe send somebody out there to kick over a rock or 2. So yeah, never let you down, guys. But anyways, it took me a while. Everyone was charging my phone, handling some business, and looking for stuff. And then I got sidetracked. I told you I saw the roadkill, and I'm all over the fucking place. Because here's the thing about the scent, losing a scent for a dead body, everyone. It's either A, yes, this person was picked up or transported by, another device or moved right off, right? Or water. So here they're not saying water is there's plenty of water here, guys. I was looking around creek beds, Snake River, somebody was mentioning in Reddit, but I already looked over there, and I did see like objects, but not enough to say duffel, or not even if it's small or discolored. See, I'm looking for a colored duffel bag of some type. I'm banking on it being significantly colorful in some form or fashion. Hence the child, hence to move something. You're gonna make a mistake. This fat lazy fuck and all these people remind mistakes, like laziness, like not able to listen. This guy has a look, or they have a look, or a feeling of smugness here that the cops can't find the body. We can't find this body, guys. That's the only thing that's keeping these other people out of jail, to answer for the crime. They were going to sell this kid or something for trafficking, but he ended up being suffocated in a duffel bag. Can you guys believe that? And you don't want them off the street. 4 likes, guys. Thanks for the 4 likes. We're going to find this fucking body. And once we do, we're not going to find it. But, I mean, we could say that, right? Let's be hopeful, man. If we imagine, they got to go now, guys. But hopefully the cops will do it. We're just kind of trying to see what happened here, and if anything we can surmise, or guys, who knows? It's a needle in a haystack, there's no doubt about it. But there is always a paper trail. There's always a trace. There's always a trail. 100, right? Maybe just talk about this. Even that is interesting, and we put it down on paper, and that's it. We move on. All right, and because there's plenty of other cases I got to cover, guys. You know that we have to cover plenty. But this is your typical missing persons. You got to believe his word. There's no blood evidence, guys. There's nothing. You have no DNA. You have even no crime scene. You have no body. You have no crime. So that's what they want here. I got the whole memorandum by the defense lawyer here. I read through some of it to try to get detail. The detail I was looking for, guys, was more detail. What he says transpired, but also the mother's house of this other person that says that he says actually is the ringleader here, some dude. So I took homeboy, just got out of prison or whatever, for some other charge. So he took it to his mother's house. They said they transported the body from point A to point B. And I think it's back in point B, like in Kuna, which is a whole nother city ride. But I got something in Kuna. So I want to see, but it's not nothing, but it's something and I give you something, guys. I give you something, and I give you nothing, then what the fuck is it all for? But I give you something. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with where we're gonna. But anyways, listen. There's something about this tricycle. Plus I got the transcript, guys. There was a preliminary hearing on this just recently, and there's a transcript of the witnesses. There's a witness here. Guys, there's a neighbor or something. Somebody lives here, right? And he's like, listen. Before I guess all this shit or something was built, what he's saying is that there should be a dump site across the street where this sign was, and that there was a those motorized little tricycle, fucking. It's 2021 though, a fucking 4-wheeler, a dang truck, a little kid truck, and it was stuck by the sign, like somebody was snatched out of it, and it rolled on, and hit the sign, this subdivision sign, when you come into the neighborhood back in 2021. And he says, this is something like a dumping site, this neighbor, James Schmidt or something. He said he saw it, he took the trike, he said, and like, there's some fucking fuck shit going on here, guys, like with this James Schmidt shit. Like, I'm gonna leave him to the side though. If he comes, he's kind of like, interjecting himself into this investigation, like, what I mean? Like, I get it, bro. Like, you took the trike, like one of the man's trash, and then my trike. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And then he said he took it back because it wasn't worth salvaging. Well, that when you're picking through shit. Like, I'm done with talking dumb about James Schmidt real quick. He probably was all, yeah, I know, guys, lie detector, all that, blah blah blah. Yeah. So that interests me a little bit, but what really interests me is this dump site. I'm like, what the thanks to the 5 likes, guys. We're already setting this shit off. But thanks out to 70s chick for this case. It's very interesting indeed. But this dump site, I don't see the dump site either. There is debris fields out here. Like, there's like creek beds, guys. There's a weird object out here, but it's not. It's not. I could fake you out with it, no doubt about it. But to me, it's just. It's not. It's not even worth what it looks like to me. Is something. I don't even. What do you want from me? It's like, oh, I'll show you it, but it's not what I'm going to show you, but it's things I was finding, So what we're looking for is a duffel bag, not a body, but that looks like some creepy ass shit. But, this is probably wood more than likely, and this is just wood. It's just looking like a mangrove. There's something like it, but it's still, it's not a duffel bag, and it's not enough. Yeah, it looks like you're an alien popping out with arms and shit in the head, but I can't, you know, I can't do it. You know, even this looks like a deer, bottom half of a deer, some shit. I don't know. It looks like a deer head here. I don't know what to fucking say about any of these shits I hear, but that's why we discard it, okay? But this is where I've been looking, and I was looking in Kuna, where they said they went and dropped the body off at a mom's house, and they had to come back. That all this transportation, moving bodies, and you're telling me the cops can't get this shit, man? You're moving bodies like it's nothing in 2021? So apparently they have somebody on surveillance, this other dude walking the neighborhood just about a few minutes or half an hour before this kid goes missing. So this transcript is interesting. So, but what is interesting is the defense lawyer. I'm reading from the actual memorandum here to dismiss this case by the fucking defense lawyer, and this is recent. He filed this motion with the court, motion to vacate. Or something like that. It was later learned that a neighbor, an accomplished tinkerer by the name of James Schmidt, found the big wheel tricycle over on Bluff on 8th Street in some bushes. So what we're saying is that this kid went outside on his fucking big wheel and was cruising around the neighborhood per usual, and somebody snatched him off it and it just rolled. That's what this, you know, what I get from it. So look at this though. He took it home to see if he could scavenge some parts that might be useful. He testified that it was approximately the week, blah, blah, blah. He ultimately gave the endeavor up and returned this tricycle to the area. Why would he return it to the area where the captain later discovered it, the fucking police later discovered it, and connected to the crime? But this neighbor, James Schmidt, goes and gets it, he says apparently, and then that doesn't make sense, does it? That's weird, huh? But I'm not saying that this dude here isn't telling the truth, this weirdo, Stacy Vaughan. I'm not saying that, but that's a weird-ass fucking story, isn't it? Really weird. I don't like that behavior by James Schmidt. It really fucks me up. It reminds me of that Casey Anthony electrician dude, but not really. This guy's actually admitting to touching it. Like, you know, it's weird. He touches this crime scene evidence, and the story doesn't make sense to me. Like, his actions don't. Even if he's not a part of the crime, you know what I'm saying? Even if he has nothing to hide. It's like, this action here is really stupid. Like, is he the stupid of the neighborhood? He might be that dude, like, there goes that dude, the junk man, dumbass, trying to sell me a broken VCR, saying it's treasure. Is that him? I guess. So anyways, guys, they're all over the neighborhood. Listen, Reddit has a post, right, about this case, okay, from 5 years ago when it happened, all right? And they don't know where the boy went. They're going to find out later that it was an abduction. But through this Reddit post, it's very long, and it goes into what if it happened to him, right? They don't know it was an abduction. Now, one of the theories, I think, here is possible abduction, but they're really, really not even, it seems close. Let's see if they are close. Yeah, they said the final theory. Look at this. So, guys, I want you to let's see what they say about this in advance. So, the 100, yeah. So, they said the final theory. This is right when it happened, when there's no suspects. He's missing the kid. The final theory, this is on Reddit, a whole bunch of information. And then the final theory is, this is the final theory, and the one that is most agreed upon, okay, it is the most agreed upon by locals and the police department, is that Michael was one of those rare children who became a victim to stranger abduction. Many theorize this because Michael's scent abruptly stops at the road. He disappeared in such a short frame of time. That's all true. And everyone in the immediate circle has been cooperative. No. Because they didn't like question those and the sex offenders in the area. Okay? I would like to think that they have all been investigated. However, there's one offender who's listed as non-compliant. Otherwise, there are no suspects. Fruitland is a rural area. Okay. They said it could go down. Yeah, it could go down without anybody noticing. His family wants to find him. So that's good. Reddit was on it, but that is a rare, right? So they're saying it's rare, the randomosity. Somebody says, look, there's Snake River. I did. I surely did. There's something over there, but it's not, no. It's not worth it. It's not worth our time. The mother here has a post from 2024. Michael's 8th birthday would have been. Okay? So she's still thinking about her son. We need to find something. A duffel bag. a duffel bag. I'm looking at the crime scene photos. Like surveillance. It's an interesting case, indeed. But where, you know, this guy has some info, but the driver describes a heavy-set man. So there's somebody in a Lexus, a white car, or something, in the splash pad where Michael used to frequent. The driver, whom describes as a heavy-set man, straddled 2 different spots. Heavy-set man is Wanderer here, Stacy. The dude is heavy. Kind of looking around, they say. The Lexus belonged to this dude, Stacy Wanderer, big dude. This is crazy. This lawyer shit. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Unbelievable. See? This is the motion to vacate from the court the defense attorney put together. I'm reading from it. And then there's a transcript of what happened in the preliminary hearing, too, that I'm combining. It's unbelievable to get this detail, this kind of detail. I wanted the address of the mother. They won't give up the address, guys, to the Kuna. All right? To the Kuna. They won't give up the address. But I went on my own. There's something wrong here. Guys, we're going to get to the crime. What he says. So, guys, they say there's a smell. The dog hits on this property. 1102. I'm there. You could see, like, it was all excavated, but you can't really make it out now. It's been 5 years or so. But they said near this certain area, there's an irrigation pipe. There was some kind of smell. The dog stopped, like if something dead was buried there, and then moved. He then indicated that Brandon, this other dude I told you, possible other suspect, indicated a duffel bag in the spare bedroom. Just like 70s chick said, this is a duffel bag here we're looking for, not an actual body. It's going to be a duffel bag. It will be a little spot. Detective Keller testified the longer they questioned Wanderer, the more detail he gave him. He said he saw his wife come in with Michael, the kid, and sit him on the couch. He started freaking out, he says, when he saw this. He didn't want to do anything. He fled the room. While in the room, he heard duct tape being unrolled. He assumed that they were duct taping him. He could hear his crying for his mom. You say that? That's the sad part, though. It's going to get a little pissy. He says he's crying for his mother, and he was greatly troubled by what was happening. It's disturbing me very badly. Mr. Wanderer described how he came out of his bedroom and watched the duct-tape child. And then he had a stuffed animal. Stuffed animal in the duffel bag. He said he was greatly troubled. He said, why in the fuck were you doing this? He was freaking out. Why the fuck is going on? This is bullshit. They were telling him to shut up, the kid. I asked him why this dude didn't say anything. He said he was scared. Fuck you. There's things happening here. He's saying that there's items being transferred. So there's possible tennis shoes. They're giving him possible toys, possible things to keep him calm. I don't know, you know, what these things will be found with him. When Mr. Wonder was asked which car was picked up to pick up the child, he answered that he didn't know because he wasn't there. He also asked if he'd given Michael a toy. He responded he didn't give him no toy, the kid a toy. He went on to say that he thought maybe his wife had given him a toy, Sarah. He also told the detective that he saw Michael's feet, hands, and mouth duct tape, but he didn't see the duct tape being applied. At one point, interviews investigators at Matt Street where Vaughan lived, he asked Mr. Wanderer to point out to where Michael had been picked up. He pointed the location and said the information was from Sarah, told him. Detective Keller testified she believes Mr. Wanderer replied he was there, but then corrected himself to add from what Sarah told him. At some point, guys, this dude tells him that his wife, Sarah, and Brandon, the dude he just let swing, I guess, back to the house on Red Wing, and we're there on Red Wing. They searched it, they've excavated it, it's not there. They moved it. They come back and they tell them Michael has died, the kid, and he's pretty sure that they buried him in the backyard. But they said they're coming back from somewhere, see? Come back to the house. So, I think it's Kuna. because it's where he saw Sarah digging. He pointed to a spot on the map in the backyard on the front line of the 3 trees that are in the back of the fence. So I'm there at his property right next to Michael's house, the child's house, literally down the street. So yeah, basically 7 minutes. But anyways, we're here on Google Earth, guys. I'm really close down at the back of the house that was excavated. But the 3 trees, I see trees by the fence. 1, 2, 3. She might be talking about this. He might be talking about this area here. See the 3 trees? I'd say 1, 2, 3. Back of the fence area. This is the house. They excavated the whole thing. You probably see a little bit where the ground is brown. See? They dug up. All the backyard was dug up. This is the back of the house. But this is the 3 trees, I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, back near the fence. That's what the memorandum says. He says that body was buried there, in front of a line of 3 trees by the back fence. See that? They dug it up. They brought it to Kuna. They weren't found there, guys. They excavated the whole site. He testified that Sarah was known to drive a blue Toyota Corolla. Okay? K9 units deployed to that car, but they didn't learn on it. No alert on the cars. So with information from this dude that's being on trial for the murder, he said that other people murdered the kid. Information from Mr. Warner that Michael may have been transported to Kuna in a bed of the maroon GMC Sierra. So Kuna, I went there, I'm there. Detective Keller testified that he took information very seriously. He gave the entire truck. They located a piece of duct tape in a post hole on the driver's side of the pickup truck. Indicated where the duffel bag was placed. Detective Keller testified that she left the investigation to experts. Okay. I got the address. Got it. So listen, he won't release the address to the public, okay, for the mother. It's not on, you Google it, you won't get it. I had to look through this memorandum that is public record that was filed in court just recently by the defense attorney to release, to vacate these charges. I got the mother's address from this document. It's not listed. They don't publicly release it, but they publicly have to release, I guess, the publicly filed. So I have it here. Let's just write it down. We're gonna go there, guys. I'm gonna see how close this item is to the house, just randomly. Okay, so I have the address. I figured this is what I was looking for, everybody. All right, I'm gonna start really trying to go hard on finding people and actually finding locations, and putting my real investigative tools here. So I get the motion that was filed, and there is a copy here I was able to obtain. What it is a memorandum in support of defendant's motion to dismiss for lack of probable cause. And that's what I have. Thanks for the 6 likes. And I was able to get the mother's address from Brandon. Her name is Tina Morale at her residence. I have it. I was looking for it because I believe the body is close to that residence. It's not where he is, but it moved. So they came back without it. So I'm gonna go with that. I was looking for this fucking address, and I was able to get it. I figure it's gotta be in this. He's gotta tell us everything. They gotta tell us everything in this, every detail, even this mother's house. I mean, it's very important. But they don't want to release the mother's house because I guess they don't want people over there, right? Well, too bad, because it's public record. It's in the public courts, is it not? Are the courts not for the people? Okay. Oh no, I think it's just the court. Is that the court? I think they're not going to give us the actual address. I think it's the court address, dude. Can't be, bro. What is this shit, dude? Oh, they're like, fuck you, rear view. We giving you shit. Nah, guys, I'm way off here. What is this? North Snowbell Road? Okay, hold on. Let the rear viewer do his thing, baby. Where's Mama? Mama, where are you? Oh, okay. We got it. I'm there. 6 likes. So listen, I found something in Kuna. I want to see how close it is to what I found. So I got her address, okay? So I didn't know what the address was. We're there with the address. Power to the people. Okay. Interesting. Smack dab. The heart of the city. Hey. All right. So I'm on this other map here. I'm somewhere. I have no fucking idea where the hell I am half the time. And I got multiple fucking tabs. Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look at where I found this thing. Because you know what I was looking at, guys? Storage units out in Kuna. I was thinking it's a duffel bag. You'd either throw it in the water with weights, right? Or bricks, the bury, right? So it could be either underwater. You really wouldn't necessarily bury it. Like you would. But near I was thinking storage unit, you know? Like just rent a storage unit. They probably already checked that, though. And they couldn't afford a fucking rent, for let alone a fucking, I can't afford a rent for a storage unit. One Punch, hey, have you ever talked about Elisa Lam case? Yes, One Punch. One Punch, it is on my channel, the live stream Elisa Lam. It's one of my most viewed videos on live stream. Check it out, brother. We go real in depth. You'll love that live stream. Fast forward if it gets boring for you, man, but there's some hot parts in there. Yes, Elisa Lam covered. I'd give you my opinion on that and my theory on how that went down. Yes, One Punch, thanks, man. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's there. It's one of my earlier streams from the month. I think you're gonna enjoy it. There's a lot there, One Punch. I think I cover all the bases, man. The movie, Dark Water, everything. I cover everything you're going to love about the case. Everything we love. So One Punch, that is a great case. Thanks for asking that. Yes. Thanks for suggesting that case. 100, man. Yeah, thank you so much. I got changed. Blessings, how are you? Blessings to you. Yes, sending the blessings. Yes, they got changed. One Punch in the house, OPP. Stopping by to say hi. 6 people liking, 100%. We got reactions. Yes, give me the heart. Woo! Love you. Don't make me love you. Oh, I love you guys. I really do. I know what love is. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. That's all you guys have to know, right? And you are very smart. You are a genius. You are rich. But thank you guys for making me feel rich. I am. I feel rich because of you guys. So I have something here, okay? So we're going to stay with it, but I'm by this house, okay? By the mother's house. They're not releasing the mother's house. I got it from this, the motion filed by the defense attorney in court to dismiss for lack of evidence. Lack of probable cause, excuse me. Even probable cause, not even lack of evidence. But real quick, I want to see, but that she was not very helpful or cooperative. Did you hear that? She wasn't helpful. She went on to testify that while she was in the house, people were outside in the yard with a cadaver dog, and she was like, pissed about that, when pressed, she admitted, yeah, they didn't alert. I don't know, there's some shit here. So, all right, guys, I'm interested in this house. I finally found it, okay? Because I was gonna do it. I was doing so much research, guys, without you, that I was like, what? Why am I not doing this on a stream? I was like, I'm doing all this research and getting all here. Thanks to the 8 likes, guys. I'm like, without the crew, without the true crime community, without the real viewer audience. I'm like, no. I'm like, they're gonna come here, they're gonna help, they're gonna watch, and we're gonna do it. All right, but we're trying to get some things done here, and they were trying to tell us to not look for this house, and I got it. Finally got it. I had his research due. I had to go to the court. Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. It got changed. Never would want to think that of a group of humans would do this and not speaking to the family why they did this. That's the worst thing. They knew what they were doing. Yes, it got changed. Wow, huh? Yeah, they knew what they were doing. This mother don't want to talk. She don't want to tell what they're bringing over a duffel bag, a body of a poor child. Like see that's what the family will do. The evil upon evil, right? It's just masking the evil is even worse than doing the evil, right? Covering up the evil, hiding it, cooperating with it. It's just as bad. I mean, you're just as guilty because you're not staying, that's crazy. The mother's nuts and they got to press her, but they weren't. This house, wow, guys, really, huh? I wonder what, it's 1125, excuse me. Is it? Let's see what the memorandum says. I'm gonna get back to it. Shit. They're not giving me the house number because they didn't put me right there. They had giving me the house number, but I need to search a little bit. Give me the house number. It is amazing to look through this piece of paper and find every bit of information I want. Really, guys, this is amazing. Hold on, I have the house somewhere. Damn. Make sure I got this here. Yep, 1-1. Okay, so make sure I put the. I'm looking for the house number, okay? Because I think we're on aerial, so we can get in the backyard. They can't keep us with a search warrant. You know what I mean? We got Google Earth. So 1125. That's what it is here. I'm looking for that house number. I think it's. I can't. He's. You know what I mean? Where are you at, bro? Hello. I don't know if I'm actually in the right area here. This is crazy. No, it's no. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, hold on. Okay. I keep saying I don't like the direction. The direction is not right. I'm sorry, guys. One moment. This is just like it's really not cooperating in a way. Like it's cooperating, but I'm very harsh to them. There we go. Okay, so we're okay. This is wow, everyone. This is unbelievable. It's something like this, I guess. Wow, I was waiting. So yeah, all right. We're buying something different. It got changed. Thank you for keeping updates. It got changed. It's not a secret. Thank you, It got changed, for coming in and keeping those updated. You know, thanks for recognizing. I'm trying to keep things up, you know. But that was the 76 suggested this case. I wanted to try to do new things right away, you know, and get on the new things as well. Thank you for appreciating it, keeping things going here, right? Rolling. Keeping the content fresh, guys. Hot fire. You ain't got to wait for one pre-recorded video, highly edited, nothing video, boring video a month. No, we do live streams every day, every month, every day. And that's it. I give you content like, you know, shit on the fly. And it's not that bad. It's all right, I think. Thank you, It Got Changed, for liking it. So we're at this mother's house that's named in the memorandum here, the motion by the court. And we're gonna, really an unbelievable thing, huh, guys? Looking for a fucking duffel bag with a child in it. That is crazy shit. I remember duffel bag fucking kills all of this, right? The Hello Kitty murder is one of them. That one's unsolved. Right, guys, there's phenomenal yards here. Like this is the place. A lot of construction going on. But where I'm looking is looked to be where this mother's house is going to be. It's going to be 1125. Let me just see if there's 1125. Make sure. 19. What? 112. Yep. 11. There's 1126. Cool. Hold on, I need that address. 1125. Okay, 1125. Let the real reviewer get to those numbers. I got it. Okay, I got a house, okay? So I got the house, all right? Named in the memorandum or whatever. They really think it's buried here, huh? Yeah, guys, you know what's unique about this yard? I'm really gonna show you what's unique, okay? All right, you ready? I think I'm gonna show you what's unique. All right, let me show you. All right, very unique, interesting. Okay. 10 likes, thanks for the 10 likes, guys. Always the goal is 10. Hey, 76, we're doing it. So she said, the construction was the digging up the back of the suspect because they said they buried. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got a great case here, 76. Yep. I want to show the mother's house. 76. I was able to get the mother's house address from a memorandum that was filed by the defense attorney just recently in court. So they wouldn't release the mother's address to where Brandon and then went, right, with the body the first time. And where they searched too. They didn't release the address. They wouldn't release it. It's not public record, they said on Google. Guess what I did? I went and found the memorandum. And it has all the detail of the case and everything. Because he's trying to get it dismissed or whatever based upon those grounds. So yeah, it had the mother's address. And guess what? I found the house. So I got the mother's house of Brandon, one of the perpetrators, supposed suspects, person of interest. Not the dude on trial, but his house is, we're on that house. They already searched it, like 76, it's not there. So we're here at the other house where they supposedly brought the duffel bag. And I'm going to show you something. They didn't dig up this house, I don't think. So we got to have a little more evidence because the mother's not cooperating. Right? So she's not cooperating. Well, let the real world viewers show you something about this house. Okay? So she said Brandon's mother's pretty much just covered his butt the whole time. That's right. That's right. That's what it sounds like. This is Brandon's mother's house. It's not released on public record. So it's released on the memorandum. It's public record. So here is, look at this house. This is the house, right? I want you to take a note. The backyard, okay? Because that's where this body might be, hidden in the backyard. But watch. This is a strange setup here, right? I mean, you see the gravel. You'll see the grass. You'll see a little gravel pit. But see this black here? Look at this black. See, that's a gazebo of some type, right? Like a patio. But look at this black. You see, this is like maybe like those wooden chips or like pepper. You know what I mean? But see, isn't that like a strange little thing? Like it feels like it's like chemical, not chemical, but I want to point that out because you can see right next door neighbor has his, just like that. And then if you look around, really, this is like a grayish gravel. You know what I mean? This is a very unique color. And then if you look around the neighborhood, no one really has that at all. Okay? So this is a very unique, I wonder when this was put in or put on top. I don't know when this was entered, but this is weird, 70s chick. You know, it's like this is the only type of round, you know, see? Nobody has that really. It's gray, or it's not even gray. It's, you know, nobody has that type of color. And this is the mother's house. You can see it right from aerial. But we're in the backyard. We don't need a warrant, you know. But I'm thinking here, GPR possibly could get you something. But she's not cooperating, guys. So not gonna. But you could probably tell this area here, back of the fence. You'd have to go here first. All this area, I'd do first, because it's hiding something. It's very strange color. And it's I don't know what kind it is. It is weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's very weird. And she's not cooperating, guys. They think a body might be here. Because it was, yeah, I think it's here. I think it's in Kuna. Either on the property, but this is a very different kind of design. Very all-out-ish. You know? This is like some kind of dirt undone. There is like what looks to be footprints. See, you get so close, you can even see footprints. You know, it looks like footprints of some kind leading to the side. This seems to be an object of some kind. But yeah, you know, you're going to cover up that body just as good as you can. These things are growing. Okay. What are these plants? Are they growing in that? Strange. I don't know what it is, but it's nothing like it in this neighborhood. Really, literally nothing like it around it. It's very unique. Very, look at it. The gazebo is unique. This whole backyard's unique. There's a lot of stuff built to distract you from what's underneath, possibly. You know? This is a very different backyard. These are nice here. These are different too, but this is very weirdly designed, isn't it? That's the mother's house where the body could be, but the cops cannot search. Apparently they had the dog, 76, and she was pissed. Get the fuck out, she said. And this is built. This is definitely not there when they in 2021 when they're searching. I'm sure of that. So he says a lot of people in Idaho use black cracked lava rock. Our next door neighbor has it. So he says, and there is a graveyard. Yeah, I saw the graveyard. Yeah, I know what you're saying about it. People have it, but where? You know what I mean? Like, I feel you. But I'm trying to see that. And just see it. If it's so common, I'd like to see it within a few blocks of each other. But we don't even see it within a few blocks. It's going to take us to go a little bit out, for sure, to find this lava shit. It's got to be a purpose for it. But so, yeah, I saw that. So the cemetery. I was thinking the duffel bag right buried in the cemetery. Yeah, that's a good notion, right? But I wanted to find the mother's house. Thanks for the 10 likes, guys. Thanks for the trampoline there. Yeah, I think somebody has a trampoline or something in the yard. It's so cool. But yeah, we're just showing. I was showing roadkill. 70. Showing a dead dog basically near a train track with his brain splattered. Showing how close I can get with Google Earth that I can actually make out roadkill with his brains on the side of the road. So I'm sure I can find something significant in one of these videos. We already have, probably. So yeah, so 76 said that is a very odd shape for a backyard, right? Isn't it? And it's supposed to like bring away attention. 70s chick 100, right? Thank you. Love you guys. I love you. Give you the heart. Thank you, 76. This case is very interesting. Very good case. But yes, you're right? It's weird. The whole thing, it's too extravagant. It kind of like supposed to take away, like it's really nice and it takes away that it would be a dead body underneath there, right? Or a child. But no, it actually brings attention to it because it's like so unique. It's too much effort put into this. Way too much effort into the backyard. 76, that is a very odd shape. Yeah, it is, right? It's very strange. 76 says, our neighborhood has it almost every yard because the homeowner association acts that. Yeah, what does it do? Is it like non-fire? Does it help not the fire? Like the grass, right? But I guess I'm thinking, right? Douse the fire. Something to do with that, maybe. I don't know, guys. I never heard of the lava. I seen it. I thought it was like wood chips or something, but it's not. You're saying it's rock. It's still strange. It still stands out, you know? 76, oh, I forgot to tell you that later on what that suspect said point blank that Michael was in a trash bag. Trash bag. Okay, so not a duffel bag, right? 70s chick, not a duffel bag. Trash bag. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, 70s chick, that it was in a storage locker, you know? So I started to look around storage lockers out in Kuna. And I found a storage locker, and then I went over a little bit to a field just to check the field, and yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, garbage bag, huh? Trash bag? Damn. That sucks because that's going to be even worse, you know, to find it. Yeah, I can't, you know, 2 to 8 pixels is hard enough, you know, but yeah, I love you too, guys, you know that, but I don't know. That's rough then. I really thought it was a duffel bag. Like, that would be hard, you know, even underwater, you know, I mean, maybe wash up. But trash bag, let's take a look, okay? So this is the only thing I would say in Kuna that looks like a trash bag. But there's no footprints going out, you know? So and there's no tire tracks for a while. So I don't know. But it could be, obviously it could be anything, but it is Kuna. It is by a warehouse off a road, not too far off the road, and it is in Kuna. But that is the only thing that I could resemble a trash bag or duffel bag, guys. Here's try like whatever tractor or whatever is there, or car, but there's nothing. See, it's not far from the roadside, but it looks disturbed ground. So this would be disturbed ground of some kind. But I don't know what exactly this is. But it's the only thing within miles of it. See? Well, 2 miles. There's nothing like it. You know, so the anomaly would be that for me and Kuna. But I thought duffel bag, even a trash bag, you know, that's a rough one. You know, it's very rough. But it's a few years on, so it's not like it's 20 years. So that's a good, in our favor. But, you know, these people are really sloppy. You know, they don't strike me as the... You know what strikes me about this case, 70s chick? That they're so smart. They're outsmarting the cops with this body. You know? I think we got to bring them home. And we got to get them all. I think the body gets them all, right? The body gets them all. It's a shame. This is just right off the road here in Kuna. This is like a storage unit. Boom. There's no, you know. Whew, that's the only thing there. And then I'd have to go back. So let me go back and we'll look a little more, guys. But that is the case. I mean, you're on it, 76. It's an amazing case. But this guy is unfortunately, even the circumstantial, somebody's got to answer for this child, and he's going to be the fall guy. I think he was involved. Yeah, he's a sicko too. He's got to go down. But, you know, 70s chick, I think he really is telling the truth about what the body is, but they really moved it on his ass, you know? So he's like, oh, fuck. 70s chick said, they asked him if it was black or white, and he said, I don't know. We both had kinds, and he removed himself from burying Michael in the backyard by saying it was his wife. Yeah, he did. He removed himself, right. But he's probably definitely more hands-on than we think, of course, right, 70s chick? This sicko fuck. 70s chick says, we don't know if they put him in a duffel bag. He died. Right. Good point. 76, oh, it looks like a plowed field, right? Plowed field, but why is that one thing disturbed? So everything's plowed. It's supposed to be even and beautiful. There's something there, and it's really obscure. It's really an anomaly. It looks like a bush or something really weird. So she said, I have never looked on Google Earth for Michael, but I did go to the Pirate River once, and we looked up and down there. Really, you did? I'm like, in real life? That's crazy cool. I think I saw that river. What is that? The Payette? Yeah. Let me take a look at that. That's yeah. Because this is a hell of a case, but I think his body's in this backyard. Honestly, our best shot, right? Let me just take a look at the memorandum here. Memorandum. I'm looking at the motion file. There's all the information in the case is in here. He's presumed dead, right? So nobody can really say what happened to him because they don't have a body. So lowering Michael into Brandon Shirtlip's red or orange duffel bag. He said presumes he's still in the duffel bag, 70s chick. I think he's in the duffel bag. I think if we find something, it's going to be, what do you say what color it was? Let me write this color down. Red or orange? He can't tell which color, so it's red or orange, huh? Where are we at? Idaho? Give me a minute. What's the school out there? What's the college? Idaho college colors? I mean, what's the deal here with this duffel bag? It means something. Silver and gold, black and gold. That's athletic colors. Orange and black is Idaho State. So it can't be orange and black. Idaho State, the Bengals? Does that sound like... What kind of fucking duffel bag is this? But it's orange. So orange and red or orange. So let me just do duffel bag. Red 2021. Go to images. Okay. The standard red duffel bag then, huh? Very good. So she said, isn't he just the cutest little guy? He is, guys. I don't understand why we can't bring him home and find him. These people are not smarter than the police. They can't be smarter. There's no way. He is, 70s chick. It's not right. He thinks he's still in a duffel bag, huh? They resume the journey to Kuna. When they arrive, Brandon takes the duffel bag and approaches his mother in an odd way. To avoid security cameras, Brandon returns to the truck. Then he put the duffel bag in the spare bedroom. And like you said, a garbage bag. He later sees what he believes is Michael in a heavy-duty black garbage bag and sees Sarah digging a hole in the backyard. Maybe they're faking him out. Maybe it's not it. Maybe it's it's the duffel bag. And it's back at Kuna. Maybe they're faking him out. I don't know. It's conflicting, yes. Saying he had no duty to report under the law. Maybe that's a fact, but under the law. But what about under humanity? So, like I told you, court of public opinion, guys, you gotta be fucking humane to some degree. And then you deserve to be let back out in society, right? Let this fucker out in society. See, I was showing the chat. It looked to be roadkill. See, this would be the tail. This is a railroad. This is the tail. And that would be the brains here. This would be the animal. It's a dog, more than likely. Got splacked. Some are dead. So we could see roadkill with Google Earth. I can make out a duffel bag that's orange or red. Green. I mean, from trees that are green and shit that's brown. Red and orange will stand out. If that roadkill can stand out, and it's the same, basically the same color as what we're looking at, then we can. But its brains stand out, don't it? It's red. The whole thing could be put together. I'm trying to look for more, but that house, 70s chick, is really going to be that Kuna house, huh? It's going to be our point of reference. And it's that backyard is so weird. What a good case. Really good. I'm still looking, because if you're going to transport the duffel bag, where would you bring it, you know? Would you throw it in water? Would you bury it? Probably bury it, right? The Kuna Canal, huh? Oh, there's a canal here, a canal system. Just looking around. It says red or orange. He thinks it's a trash bag now, like you said, huh? What color trash bag? Did he say what color trash bag? He means just a black trash bag? Okay. Very interesting indeed. And they gotta find that body. 70s chick says, channel I used to watch, she called up Brandon's mom and talked to her. He's not sure about calling anyone about Michael. He's a good friend of Brandy's mom. Really? 70s chick, I think the Broncos colors are blue and orange. Yes, it's Idaho, right? I'm looking for the Idaho colors. The Idaho don't match. School, I was looking for college, high school, anything like that. The bag seems to be just a regular standard or duffel bag. Moving in the duffel bag, huh? To get rid of evidence, guys, is a really, these people don't strike me as that type to be able to do it. That's why I want to be smarter than them. I think we are smarter than them. I think the cops are smarter than them. But something's amiss. You can't hide somebody like that. Something wrong with this. Oh my God. Yeah, I see the house from here. Wow, that's cool. Guys, I can make the house out with that backyard from here. From like the top. That's cool. Okay. So where would he go? The backyard, man. He gave the bag to his mom. Not necessarily the body in the garbage bag would rip. See, the duffel bag's used for weight. So if you put a body in the garbage, it's going to rip. It's more like personal effects or something. So no, the body's here in Kuna. That's what I'm saying. It's in here in Kuna. Definitely in Kuna. 76 said, did US see Brandon's interview when he was in a hot tube? He was talking to YouTuber JLR? No. No. And I don't, like I said, just the action of the bag, like you're not going to bring the body back in a garbage bag. It's going to rip. The duffel bag's for concealment and for weight. No, I didn't see that, 70 chick. I'll have to see that. I got the fucking court thing. I got the whole memorandum. I got everything that's said in court, and then prove them and everything. I got everything they have. You know? Did he take a lie detector or no? Did Brandon take a lie detector? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? Lie detector, yes or no? So everything he's got to say, I hear it, but I want to see it. Does he have a lie detector test? Yes or no? If it's a no, then fuck off with him. Then he's the lying sack of shit. Take the test. Go to the cops and take it. Tell him you want to get off the list. You want him to be found. You don't want to hang this up any more than it has been on a false lead. So take the test and clear up your suspicions with the police so we can move on to a real suspect then. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, that would be the way to do it. The only way, you know, 76, the only way to you know, you brought this up. It was a really good case, 76. It has me interested. So I was researching this a little bit before I came on, and I was like, well, I better do it when I'm on here. But it is interesting, and yeah, I'm looking for things, and for some reason I find things, you know? When you look, I remember Jesus, he said, you look, you will find. He meant that about anything, you know? Even about crimes, anything, life, and knowledge, right? We just keep looking. I just kept looking. I just don't stop, you know, until, hey, we need to stop. Right? But thank you, 70s chick. You're bringing up interesting things here about the case, but I got the memorandum here, and I got everything. I got the mother's address from this. It's not public record, but this motion is public record, filed in the public court. So I have her address from that. I figured I'd pull it from it, and I was able to obtain it. So no one really knows what their mother's house is, except for from this memorandum, if you read it. Show you. It's not released. It's not. Now it is. You can get this. Just reading through the memorandum a little more. It's a lot of pages. To go back up. All right. What can we say anymore? Sorry, my computer's frozen. It's frozen up. That's the iMac. But Lucy 76 says yes. Yes, the big guy told the police that Michael was in a trash bag on a live stream with former detective. Yeah, a trash bag. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the trash bag is like it's not a diversion. It would just be for personal effects to bury or get rid of this. So what to do is separating two different, the body somewhere in the duffel bag or somewhere else, and these other personal effects are somewhere else. So you really just, yeah, you're doing a thing where you confuse, you know, they're traveling back and forth uninhibited here. And, you know, the mother has some, I'm telling you, probably in the backyard, in that fucking backyard. But they can't legally get there. We're over on Google Earth. It's very weird. But I'm not sure where else. Because I got her house, which is cool. But it doesn't really show me too much more, you know? As far as like where they would put this duffel, the body, the duffel bag. I was thinking the water, guys. It really was. I was thinking the creek or a lake. You walked those banks of the Payette River, huh? You walked the Indian Crew. You didn't walk Kuna, right? You walked out in the Pirate, huh? 70s. I'm here at Red Wing. And you went to the Pirate River? The Snake River. I'm looking over at Snake River. Found an item in Snake River, but nothing significant to you know. But you went by the Pirate. Where's that? I'm looking. Snake River. That's Hanakuna, right? 76. The one thing that got me was I think it was the next day after Michael disappeared, or a few days after the big guy went up to the park by the Payette River. Okay, hold on. Pirate River? Payette River. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it's in the duffel bag and water. That's my take. Well, okay, he's driving, huh? Whoa, where the fuck's he going? It's at the pirate. Holy shit. Is that far? It's that far, huh? Yeah, it's right here. 5-hour drive? The fuck? Damn. Holy shit. Alright, I'm here at the Pirate River. Damn, that thing goes on and on and on and... Fucking... 76, when you see Brandon, you know he's a liar. Right. I believe it. 76, that is why the duffel bag is part of the evidence that we ponder upon. Brandon and Sarah went back to his mother's house the next day. Right. That's it. It makes sense, though, why I can figure it out, their movements. They're not as smart as they think they are. They're smarter than the police for the moment. But they're not smarter than us, right? No. Where's this duffel bag? It's red and orange, huh? I say it's by a river. You went by the banks, huh? You think the duffel bag's in water, 70s chick? And the drought and everything, maybe some drought could, or some river, right? He can't put it, excuse me, he can't put it upriver, would he? Put it downriver. Even if he put it downriver, wouldn't it? What do you think, 70s chick? 76 says, well, I know there's a lot, but it's worth it if we find Michael. It is, isn't it? It is worth it. You're right, 76, I don't remember, it's been like 5 years. Wow, you were right there, too. You think, though, huh? You think the duffel bag's in water? I think it's in water. I don't think it's buried. 76 says, Brandon later left the state with the excuse that he went to work in another state. Yeah, he better. Motherfucker. Yeah, he better. He knows what's good for him, huh? He looks like a little weirdo sicko pedo, you know? He looks like a little pedo, for sure. I saw his mugshot, 70s chick. Sick. Sick human being. But I'm looking at the Payette River, okay? You said he went here? I didn't see that in the memorandum. I gotta read it further. I don't want to be taken somewhere I shouldn't be, you know? Fool's gold. I'm not a fool's gold dude. I bet on a sure thing. That's not a bet, Real Rare Reviewer, is it? No, I know. I know. I'm just teasing. All right, I'm looking for the red and orange duffel bag here in the Payette River. Anything that catches my eye and that's colored, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna nail. There's objects, guys, but they're not colored. They are objects that can be explained away as, even if they're man-made, they're not interesting enough to pursue, to investigate any further. If that makes sense. This Payette River is fucking huge. It's too much. You walk this river, huh? Shit. Fuck me, man. That thing's scary, man. This is scary. As Google Earth scares the shit out of me. I don't want to be on here. Damn. Afraid of what I'm going to see, guys, when I zoom in. Really am, when it starts focusing. Like, please, don't show me a big-ass creature in the lake. One of those videos, right? 70s chick says, the police chief said you can't take one of our most precious. That's right. That's right, 70s chick. That's some good sleuthing if you get our address from 5 years ago. I did. Thank you. Yes, I have it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have it. It's in the memorandum. The memorandum is online. So I have it. It's interesting indeed. There's a lot of information on there. I usually don't research like this, 70s chick, but it's in court now. So for some reason, this memorandum, he filed a motion to vacate due to something about evidence. Yeah. Got the house number. That's the backyard. That is the exact backyard. You can see the difference, right? 70. Thank you though for complimenting my sleuthing. Yeah, I could do more sleuthing. Honestly, 70 chick, I can, but I just feel I thought you guys would be bored of it. I thought talking is more. You know, I talk and do this. You know, I did a little research before, so I was able to find all this a little bit beforehand. 76 says, I don't remember if Brandon took a lie detector test. I think he avoided the police and he might have had a warrant for marijuana possession. I hear ya. Okay, so that would be a good excuse, right, to not be involved with the authorities, right, to skip town. I see the graveyard, okay? Right? Is this the graveyard you're talking about? I see the graveyard. I noticed the graveyard, and I did search the graveyard. All right? I searched this graveyard for sure. All right? And it's interesting, 70s chick. This graveyard is very interesting. I would think you would put it right into a duffel bag, into a hole. What's interesting is there... Wow, this graveyard is amazing. The whole thing is amazing, but I can't, you know, you'd be underground. That's, guys, you know, underground in the graveyard's a good spot, good hiding spot. Really is. You're really not gonna find people that way, because they're already dead. 76 says Chris McDonough is a top California profile and former detective. Nice. 76 says, I don't even know if he still owns the house. I think it's a manufactured home, you know, like a trailer. Gotcha. Okay. Shit. When did that shit seal? Yeah. Strange case. It's so cool because you get so close, I could see the baseball mound of a pitcher. I can see the bases, guys. I know that this is a baseball field. I can get so close, I can see all the bases. Home plate, the shape of home plate, first, second, third, and the pitching mound. So you know, this thing is a tool that is amazing. And we saw roadkill, we saw a pitcher's mound, I saw the bases. I know exactly what I'm looking at. But the thing is to know where to look. You know, where is this duffel bag? Well, like 70s chick said, it could be pretty much anywhere, right? But it's just not going to be in the open, is it? But I'm thinking this duffel bag was meant to be in the open. They're always finding shit in bags, right? Like, oh shit, what's this? Ah, you know? 70s chick says, yeah, right, 100, right? We'll find something, guys. He will be brought home. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to bring him home on this stream. I really wanted to give you guys something. So I tried my best. I don't want to give up. I don't. I do want to keep looking, but it's a tough sell here. You know, you have this person that's telling you where this what happened to this kid. But they fucking got him because they knew he was gonna rat. He was against it, and they were just like, they knew he was gonna rat. You know? Maybe that's it. 76, they were against it, but he's gonna rat. So, yep, Brandon wasn't even supposed to go in his mom's home. That's why he snuck around to hide from the camera. I heard. It's in the memorandum here that he handed off the duffel bag to his mom, like avoiding the cameras. He reiterated that Sarah accidentally killed Michael. He thinks Michael died from suffocation from being in the duffel bag. He tells his mother again that he had nothing to do with it. He tells her it was Sarah and Adrian, and he thinks that Sarah was trying to appease him with the child. He goes on to tell his mother that he was out of the loop on everything. Detective Keller admits that this is consistent with everything he has told the detectives. I summed the 10 witnesses. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing on his phone. He doesn't have any CP or nothing like that. He's straight. It seems that he is surprised. But I got the mother's address. Her name is Tina Murillo. And I have her address in Kuna. But she was not very helpful or cooperative. She's upset about the dog sniffing around the backyard. 76, am I the only one in the live stream? I think so, yeah. Yeah, 70s chick. Because, you know, like I said, I do these smaller cases, and I try to rename the you know, I'm trying to experiment, get more people here. So, yeah, you're the only one I think here. That's cool, though. I don't mind you. I love you being here. This case was, you know, a good case. But, yeah, you know, if I don't jump on the clickbait videos, you see. So, like, the literal people here, the literal videos don't get much love at all. They only get like 50 views. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, but I'm cool. I wanted to do this one. I wanted to do a cold case, and I wanted to do it because you have an interesting thing here. This is the first time I actually got a court filing with all the info, you know, and I found out that I could get addresses and look them up on Google Earth from you telling me this. So yeah, 70 Shake, thank you. This was amazing. Actually, a very educational case. for me, you know? And it's a very sick one, of course. Right? And we're not going to let it go. They're not going to let it go. And there's going to be something done. But I want to thank you, Sarah. This is a very worthwhile case. Like, just like you said, to find this sucker, to find and get these people, right? It would be fucking awesome. Literally be the fucking sleuth of a lifetime. Shut these fuckers down, right? All of them. Bang. Sit on them, motherfuckers. It's a playground here. So what I'm looking at is that cornfield, that field, you know, with that disturbance. That's the only thing I got. You know, is a bag or duffel bag or anything that could be something, but it's not a bush, but it's interesting to say the least. It's disturbed ground. The closest thing we'll get. I don't know. If I was there, I'd ride out there real quick and check it over, kick it over, but we can't. But yeah, that's the only thing I could see. Duffel bag, red and orange, huh? 76 says they put pictures of Michael on the side of semi-trucks that went across the country. Shit. 76, that's, you know, 76 says, really, you have to see that interview with Brandy. He's drinking a beer in a hot tub so casual. Wow, what a motherfucking piece of shit. Yeah, it just amped me up to look harder. To keep looking for the duffel bag. But, you know, they know it's close, right? They know. But they just gotta have a little more. I see a tractor here. Really cool stuff. Let me take another good look. 76. You know, this kid definitely deserves it. This child. What I want to do is go back real quick. Let's go back to the house. See, the mother's house. I'm starting to think I'm in the wrong. Maybe it's his house. It's a long drive. 57 minutes. It's only an hour to get there, huh? It's only an hour to drive to his mom's. 70s chick says anything. I know that the chief of police in Fruitland will never give up. No, right? They won't. Gotta find him. Let me just go back to the house, 70s chick on Google Earth. So we're back at the house where they would excavate it right the backyard. That's crazy, huh? Digging up the whole fucking backyard here. I see 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Yeah, this shit is... I see brown spots, you know, but I see those 3 trees. They said it was buried, possibly buried near the fence, right? Yeah, 100, huh? Shit's wild. So, if he's not there, right, and the dogs smell it, but then they lose it, transfer, mom's house, huh? So mom's house. I'm thinking mom's house, man. I really am. But let me just look around here a little more. The neighborhood of Wanderer. Looking for the bag, you know, the duffel bag. Anything that even colored. In amongst green and brown, I want to see red or orange. That's all I'm looking for. That is all the real viewer is looking for. Any red or orange in a mix of brown and green. As you go up more from the neighborhood, there's a lot more, just a lot more like, less populated kind of. Okay. Still looking. See, you know what it is about these people, 70? About this guy, these people, they're not smart. You know what I mean? Like, they're not as smart as the police, but they seem to be. 76 says, Chris McDonough went to the Vaughan's house and interviewed Michael father Tyler about that day. Very interesting because a lot of people wanted to blame Tyler. I heard about that. What about the dude that found the tricycle, James Smith? He's weird. What he did with the tricycle is very weird. 76 says they shifted every single ounce of that dirt to make sure there were no remains. I see that. Yes. James Smith, though, was a weirdo. What do you do with that fucking trike like that? Bring it back like that. Was weird, huh? But you're right, the dirt. 76 says the excuse to go to Brandon's mother was to pick up Mercedes-Benz. Gotcha. Yeah, it's got to be over there. I'm thinking over there. The final resting spot, you know? But I'm still looking, 70s chick. I'll still look. Because you're right. We shouldn't give up that easy, but... You know, red or orange bag. I see a yellow taxi. See, I can see colors. It's like a yellow car here. In the middle of nowhere, like in this guy's property. Abandoned cars. Abandoned cars, and... It's like a junkyard, but... Fucking trippy over here. Going north. Alright, we're gonna go back down to the house, because Snake River, they said to search somebody, but I did before I read to search it, and there was something, but it wasn't significant. You know? Snake River. Not enough. Pretty shallow. Thanks for the 11 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Yes. Don't know. Right offshore, but it's... Duffel bag is not a duffel bag. Need a duffel bag. Thank you, 100. Yes, 76 says, let's see. Yeah, the wonders are not smart, just criminally cunning. Yeah, no. I knew someone that was criminally cunning too, though. Like, really better than them. But I can really not figure this person out either sometimes. But these people are not as good as them. 76 said that tricycle was seen in the Wonders garage. Yeah, that's what I heard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, this whole thing is really, really... It seems cut and dry, doesn't it? But this guy's like practically given up everything, but they can't find the body because you're telling me, yeah, the criminals outsmarted the criminals, right? No honor amongst thieves. Yes, indeed. 7 chick, what a case. I think they'll find him, but you got to find the duffel bag. I think he's in the duffel bag. I really do. That's my deal. Let's take a look here. Still looking. Still interested to look on this for a second, and then we got to get to another case. I have another case to do. I think I have a few, actually. So, yeah, we're going to do more. But I wanted to, like, title this different and see if people wanted to join in the investigation. I think it's been pretty cool, pretty successful. 11 likes. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'm about to wrap it up soon here. 76 says, the one, yep, that tricycle, yep, that's right. You're on it. You got it. That's what the memorandum says. Just what you're saying. Guys, I'm at Snake River here, where the Wanderer's house is. And this is going to be where, wow, the body's being, they excavated this whole backyard, right? The whole backyard. I'm looking at it. It's crazy. It's like brown spots. I guess, yeah, right? I don't know. They turned over that whole ground, huh? It doesn't really look like they did. So we're going, I don't know where to go from here, guys. Like, if you go to the top, there's wooded area here. Would you really throw a duffel bag in the woods like that? Red and orange, huh? Red and orange, guys, amidst green trees and brown ground. You could see it. Stick out like a sore thumb. But we have to know where to look. And that's going to be the problem. Knowing where to look. Thinking I saw something that color, but I don't know where. Nope. Excuse me. No, no, no. I just really thought when you said, you know, we think duffel bag, right? We're going to find that bag. But it's underground. It's going to be even hard to dig up for an animal, right? Because they get the shit out the bag. What would these people think? Trying to profile these dudes. The woman's involved too, huh? It's gonna throw a little loop here. Okay. So what we're doing is going up more towards the Idaho, the Snake River. Interesting case. All right. All right, so 70s chick, this is a great case, one that was suggested, and it is so, wow, it is so just speechless, honestly, about, I don't want to, you know, the guys, I'm staying away from covering how this guy said the child died, how Michael died, because he's saying things like that, he's got to go down, you know, he's got to go down. Because he's sitting there watching this shit, right? 70s, he's sitting there watching this shit. He goes down. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm low. Sorry about that, 70s. I had a phone call. 76. So you had a phone call there, but as I got the phone call, see, so like, probably a piece of wood. See, it's a piece of wood or something, or a boat, like, you know, that's what that is, like an object, but it's not, but it, you know, it's part of, like, you know, I don't know. Thanks for the 12 likes, guys. I don't know, that's interesting. It's by down south of the Snake River. So we're just north. Yeah, it's the canal. Yeah, it's the canal. Yeah, I'm still around. It's right over, I think it's right over here. So, where am I? Yeah. I went more south. Here, oh yeah, right here. So here's the house, here. And I'm about here. Like over here. See? Forget where I exactly was. Let's take another look. I think I was on this side of the river. It was on the other side. It's not it. No, it was on the right side. Yeah, it's like over here. I lost it. I lost that. I lost what we were looking at. Can't get it back. Yeah, that's what he said in the memorandum. Exactly what you say. That's what he says. He thinks she wanted a kid or some shit. Is that over there? Not this. You guys see it. This is like woods or a mangrove or something, but this. No, it's not it. Damn, I lost what we were looking at. I think I'm higher up over here. Or lower. Might be lower. Yeah, the house is right there, I believe. I lost what we were looking at earlier. Yeah, I heard that's where he's staying with him, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I lost that object. See how shit gets routed and it just starts appearing. He's, 76 said if Stacy dumped him up there, they would be washed down over the years. So yeah, I was thinking that, right? Be down river, right? Downstream. Not upstream. But the house is right here. I'm going to stay around the house. Because the duffel bag is going to be weighted down. It's got to be weighted down. Usually it's when kids are friends with Michael's mother, Brandy. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, let me. That's really nice. I'm sure that she wants to see her sons again somehow, whether it be give them a burial. The real viewer's looking for a duffel bag. You know, you weight that thing down, but say they brought it to Kuna. You know, 76 might think it's in Kuna, the body. You know? I just really think it's in Kuna. Just don't really feel it around here, you know? Like maybe it was at one time, but just like the dog says, right? Not anymore. See, there's like an object here, but it's just wood or something. It's not a duffel bag. It's too big. Way too big. Okay. Looking around. Anything that sticks out. Anything that catches our attention color-wise. I'm looking for an anomaly in the color, that's all. Colored anomalies. Looking for a duffel bag that possibly could contain the body of a 5-year-old boy, right? So it's just I knew you would come up with some ideas that's never been touched upon. I don't know where I got the impression that the duffel bag was green. Maybe just another lie. Brandon, it's in the, he says, the dude says, who's the guy's name? Wanderer. He says that's the color of the duffel bag. But he says exactly what you said, though, that there's a garbage bag at some point. He thinks the body's switched into a garbage bag, but I think it's just materials. He thinks I don't think a garbage bag would suit the body. It'd be very heavy and harder to move. It's still in the duffel bag. But he says the duffel bag's red and orange. Red or orange. You get the residence, you get the mom's address. See, he's at Brandon's mother house in Kuna. Mr. Wanderer told detective he topped off the brake fluid in the truck while they stopped, but he never told them that he fixed the truck so they could accomplish the purpose of taking Michael Vaughan to Kuna. This is an interpretive exploitation. Detective Keller admitted to the cross-examination that she attempted to use Mr. Wanderer's adopted mother, Tamara Johnson, to get more information out of him. He said later in his interview, he claims to have seen them gently lowering Michael into Brandon Stuffler's red or orange duffel bag. He presumes Michael's still in the duffel bag. Hey, Kaj. Oh, Kiuna. Sorry. Kiuna. Sorry. Hey, Kaj, how are you? 76 says Stacy denies that he was there when he buried Michael's bag. Really? Michael is still in the duffel bag. MC, Mr. Wanderer says he is the MC. He manages the music. Really? Sorry, guys, I'm reading it. I'm so sorry. I'm blank because I'm reading it. They told Mr. Run the entire backyard was excavated, human remains or a cadaver, and alerted to locations in the yard, but nothing was found. Now, this interaction here, okay? According to Mr. Wanderer, Sarah and Brandon come back into the house the next day. This is the day they drop him off in the bag and leave him in a spare bedroom at the mom's house. That's what the story is. Thanks for the 14 likes, guys. According to Mr. Wanderer, Sarah and Brandon came back into the house the next day and advised that Michael has died. So they were over there, what, with the mother's house doing? But anyways, he says he presumes that he died from suffocation from being in a duffel bag. He later sees a heavy-duty garbage bag. I think the body's back in Kuna. I really do. That's my take, 76. This body's in Kuna. Either at the property or near it, but it's in Kuna somewhere. We're looking for a ghost here, and I'm in Kuna. Am I? No, I'm in Red Wing. Let me get to Kuna. Back to Kuna. Back to the house. It's fucking here in Kuna. "76 says, but Stacy also guides him to the tree and says exactly where he thought she buried him. He always removed himself from all the action." Really? Yeah, the trees. I see the trees in the backyard. 76 says, yeah, maybe they put the duffel bag in a garbage bag in the yard. I don't know. I mean, you got a good questions. I just wish I had answers for you here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You got, yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they double bagged it, right? You would want to double bag something possibly like that. But the duffel bag's hard to deteriorate, you know? It's gonna salvage that body once it's found. He'll probably be found with the toys. He'll be found with all the shit in the duffel bag. Or maybe it'll be separate. Maybe it will be in the garbage bag, right? So they take separate things. I'm looking here still. What there is the Indian Creek. That's really the only thing. And Kuna. So I'm gonna check the creek for a red and orange duffel bag. Anything that's red and orange that stands out. Railroad tracks. Let me get to 1125. Hold on. So interesting, really. So, yeah. Just looking at a park in the area. Looking at possibly around for the duffel bag, but I don't think I really have a decent point of reference. You know, 70s chick, it's like they did the excavation there at the property, right? I'm in Kuna. We can't get in the backyard. You know, it's, you walk the banks of the Pirate River, right? We're all over this, but needle in a haystack. Still searching the Indian Creek. Anything for colors that shouldn't be there. But that'd be too easy. These guys are masterminds, apparently. Masterminds. They could get rid of a child's body like that for years. No way. It can't be that easy. Just going to the Indian Creek. I'm just going down the creek bed. Okay. There's a park here. Throw a duffel bag in the creek or whatever, the lake, you wouldn't think it would drought, you know? You're not prepared for that. Wow, man, this is something. Alright, we're gonna take a look. I'm just taking another look around, guys, and we're gonna probably end this stream and come back with another case for sure. This has been a very interesting 170s chick, a very good pick. I'm just so sorry I couldn't pull anything out for you here, or anyone, you know, anyone for the family. Or usually the real viewer does have a point of reference, you know, to look, but I got nothing on this one, unfortunately for you guys. It's gonna be a blank on Google Earth. I'm gonna strike out on this one. I did learn a lot though about research and about Google Earth too for this video, and what to expect when looking for certain items or things and what they would look like and whatnot. So yeah, pretty cool that. But wow, I'm so disappointed. I feel like we can do something with this, you know, 70 chick. I feel like we can, but I just don't have enough. Like I feel like I'm missing something, you know. Just like the police, right? They're missing something. Just don't know what it is. It's that, you know where it's going to be? It's going to be that switcheroo deal. It's going to be where we need to figure this out. Like for sure. I just want to go back to the moms. The moms intrigues me. Yeah, see it here, okay. What intrigues me There's not much places to go but the canal or the backyard. You're just really taking a chance with the canal. 76, oh, my phone died. I was watching. No, you're good. 76, I'm not sure that's missing either. It might be Adrian's part in all this. Yeah. No, you're right. But 76, this is a great case. It's very interesting. I'm just so sorry that I couldn't pull anything, you know, more substantial here. You know what I mean? I tried my best. I think we did, right? A little, some things in a new light, but really it's still a mystery, of course. Without that body, right, we're not going to have these people go down. And we're not going to have the family have peace. So I'm just trying to look one more time before we stop this stream, because I'm looking through the canal, Kuna Canal. It's the only body of water that's closed. Duffel bag, colored, red or orange item. And amongst the green and brown of Google Earth. See, there's something colored here in someone's yard. It's red. You can tell it's red. It's good. Looks, I can tell color. Gotta get close enough. We're close. I just gotta see it. It's gotta make sense, right? It's gotta make sense that it's there. No anomalies, though. Just not good enough. Not enough. The house is here. It's crazy. Fucking house. What do you do with it? 76 says he would rather have supported her son than Michael, it seems. Really? 76 said we're all very unhappy with Tina's reaction to all this. Yeah, I've had a mother do that. I know, I could, you know, don't understand that, but yeah. Protecting her son over, you know, I mean, I don't get it, but, you know, 76 said, did they find out the duffel bag is one of the reverse? No. No, it's not. I did 76, but no, there's an orange and black or something. But not orange and red, or orange or red, but there's an orange. Here's the duffel bag that is like generic. See? This would be your generic duffel bag, something like that. So this, where's my search for it? It's here. Did duffel bag red 2021. But then I did the colors, the school colors too. And it's not it. Let me see if I could do one more search one more time. Because I don't think he's a school dude, right? He's not. He doesn't seem like he's fucking too educated. High school, Idaho. If I can determine football colors, do that. Green and silver, red, white, and gray. Orange and black. Yeah, no school colors. That's not it, you know? All right. I mean, I don't want to give up, never do. Want to always find some kind of anomaly that would stick out to us, but there is, this is a hell of a case. Literally, it's a hellish nightmare for anyone involved in this damn thing. These fucking people, like that, unbelievable. So it's just, I will keep praying for Michael no matter what. So will I, guys. He's gonna be found. He will be found. Just that duffel bag is gonna find him. Lori says, red, the Cougars east side of Washington. Yeah, right. Yeah. This is in Idaho. They're using a duffel bag for transport. Guy says it's red and orange. So I was looking for, thanks for the 15. I was looking for a red and orange anomaly here in a field or near a creek bed, you know? Oh, Idaho, yeah. Idaho. Nothing really matches that I see. with Idaho. But I want to know exactly the color, you know, what to look for exactly. But it's going to be just red or orange then. It's not really going to... Hey, Lori, how you doing, by the way? Good to see you, Lori. 76 says everyone around here was some kind of... Oh, really? Really? Thanks for the love reaction. How are you? How's it? Really? Broncos, huh, guys? 100, yes. Broncos. Wow. Denver. Okay. Wow. Red and orange. Then orange, yeah. Broncos, possibly, yeah. Wow. I'm baffled. Not baffled. Yeah, I'm baffled. I just... Looking at a park. Cooner Dog Park. What is this? There's a plaque or something. Okay. Sorry, there's like a hole. You know, this case reminds me of cases where they put the kid, I say, man, they put the kids in duffel bags. They put people in duffel bags and they put them right on the side of the road or side of something. They really throw it in water, weight it down with rocks, throw it in the water. It's going to be either one of those. I don't see it being buried, you know? And I could be wrong. All right. I think I did enough searching here, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint there. We did some discussion on Michael Monkey Vaughan here. Maybe he'll show up. He's supposed to be in a duffel bag somewhere. It's a really interesting case. A tough one to swallow, tough one to deal with. You know, you kill a child this way, period. You kill a child, period, you're done for. But, like, did you hear that? Putting him in a duffel bag, possibly suffocation? Guys, you got to take these fuckers down. Hopefully, we'll just keep saying our thoughts for that, and he'll be found and take the rest of the people downtown. That's for sure. 76 says, everyone, yep, okay. We got to, I want to get ready for the 15 likes, I really do. And yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really disappointed. Hopefully, we gave some attention back to this case. It's going now with this guy. We do have the full, you know, preliminary hearing transcript here. It's ghastly, and it's just ridiculous that we're even doing a case, right? Take him out back and handle business, all right? He didn't do nothing about it. He watched it go down. He's just as guilty. There is no dismissing anything. So take him down and then take the rest down. So without a body, though, right? I don't think we could take the rest down. I don't know what they got on him, why he's able to get charged and not the rest. So, yeah, thank you, though. I want to thank 76. I want to thank Lori Weekly. How are you, Lori? 76, this is an amazing case. Kaj, thanks for coming in, Kaj. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. And I think we had OPP in media as well, guys. So I want to thank you all so much. 100, very good case. And I'm going to come back some more, guys. I have a lineup here, so we're going to fly in and out. And I hope to see you on the next one. And hopefully in the next one, guys, we do get more done, okay? Everyone, we're getting something done. Hopefully get a little more done on the next one. So trust me, guys, I'm coming back with a vengeance on the next one. You know what I'm saying? When we do cases like this, it takes to the heart. Yes. We do cases like this, I want to come back with an even better one with even longer vengeance, okay? So I got to charge the phone, make a little snack, and then we'll come back in a few hours. And I hope you guys are down, man. I hope you guys are here. Lori, yes, good. Yes, Lori. Oh, Freddie. Hey, Freddie, you missed it. Freddie, you have to wrap this one up. Freddie, I'm going to be back, Freddie, in about 2 hours, brother, okay? Another stream, Freddie, if you want to hang out, yeah? Oh, Freddie, man, I remember, yeah, good to see you, Freddie. See you then. Yeah, Freddie, 2 hours, brother. I'm going to another stream, guys, all right? Don't hold me to the exact time, but 2 hours or earlier, I'm here, okay? I'm gonna look for a good case for us, or I already have one, but I'll make sure we're good. I was thinking about doing something, I don't know, guys, we'll do maybe a couple, so we'll see what we got. But thank you, Freddie, for stopping in, and 76 as well. And Lori, wonderful to see you guys. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm just happy that you started looking at it. Yeah, thank you, 72. It's a very interesting case. Like I said, not to say I won't look on my own, right, on Google Earth maybe, and because I'm just so fascinated, right, guys? But other than that, we'll come back to this at any time and leave a comment if we find anything or hear anything, right? The preliminary case is there, so maybe there'll be some more information coming out. But thank you, 76 are wonderful. Yes, guys, Lori, Freddie, enjoy your meal, bro. Thank you, Freddie. I'm so sorry, Freddie. I know you come in, you're like, Real View, you're streaming. I got you finally. Why are you leaving? No, Freddie, man, I'm telling you, brother, we're coming back with a sick ass, sick fucking stream, unfortunately. But we back with another case, man, okay? I'm so sorry, Freddie. My heart is like breaking, dude. I'm like so, because, you know, Freddie, guys, he really wanted to be in here for streams. He's asking me, right? Like, when am I streaming? What time? I want to be there. And he catches me on a Monday, 4:30, when I'm at 70s. Yeah, let's already say hi, Shay, guys. It's going to love in here. So let's all jump in eventually back in, and we will, okay? A few hours.
Hey, Freddie. Thank
Yeah, my son said, Freddie, thanks for being so nice to my dad. Did you hear him? He said, hey, Freddie, thanks for being so nice to my dad. My son there, Ryan, said, thank you, Freddie, for being nice to me. They really listen, guys. Like I said, they listen to what, I read the chats and they kind of hear me read a little bit. And they're like, wow, why are people doing that? They don't understand it. I don't tell them. I don't tell them, guys. I tell them everything is great because it is. It is great because you guys make it great. Look at me smile. Thank you to Freddie. My son thanks you, Freddie. And he thanks you too, 70s Chicken Lori. He does. He thanks you all, really. And the 15 likes, he thanks you too. See, he thanks you all. They thank you all, guys. We want to teach them to give to other people. We're here for others. That's right. You're all the nice people, he said. Very giving people. We do what we can, guys. I don't expect anything from you, but just to have an open mind, right? And an open heart. So thank you guys very much. Look at the reactions fire off. Look at that. That made me want to go, guys. You make me want to go and come right back on, right? With another stream. Yes, all right. All right, guys, hang in there. The Real Review's coming back, all right? And we're going to fire on all cylinders on the next one. This next one, we're going to fire off all kinds of things. And I'm going to get really hyped for it, boy. It's going to be exciting. We're going to do an exciting one, all right? So thank you to Freddie, 70s Chick, Lori, OPP, I shout you. You guys are wonderful. Look at the reactions go off. I love it. Oh, guys, you're great. Yes, we'll see you later, okay? Get some rest, guys. Take a little nap or something. Get some food, all right? Take it easy. You worked hard. Freddie, I'll see you soon, Freddie.